For Frank Bonner, it's all about the students. Whenever we're dealing with challenging issues, at some point, you'll hear the question from Dr. Bonner, how will this affect our students? That's what I think he's all about.
I think Dr. Bonner gives people opportunities, and so I think that's something that I've taken away from him. He's given me opportunities, and with that, he is a good listener. He never comes off as the know-it-all in the room. I think that's a real compliment that most people probably value about Dr. Bonner.
I first met Dr. Bonner, he was hired in 1987, I think, as provost. And, I'd read his bio. So he comes in, he's got on a blue blazer, a pink shirt, and a plaid pink tie. And I'm thinking, all right, this man's cool, Aside from the fact that I've gotten to know him better, Dr. Bonner was my friend, and I hope he always will be my friend. His humor and an appreciation of me for what I wanted to do for this university carried over, and I would have liked him had he not been my friend, but he's made it a lot easier.
I wound up on the search committee. We had done a lot of talk about exactly what it was we were looking for in a new president, and lo and behold, Dr. Bonner had all of those things, and so we had a stack of applications that came down to one person. And Dr. Bonner was the unanimous recommendation from the search committee to be president. That was submitted to the board, and he was voted on unanimously to be the new president.
I came to Gardner-Webb in 1956-57 and played basketball here. Probably 10 or 12 years ago, I met Dr. Bonner, and my meeting with him was for one reason. He asked me if I would consider serving on the Board of Trustees here at Gardner-Webb. And he opened up and started talking about Gardner-Webb, and I thought, man, this is big stuff. To me, one of the nicest things about coming back to this campus is the grounds themselves. This is one of the most beautiful campuses that you'll visit. And I think he had a big hand in making it that way.
We've got artificial turf on football field, softball field, and eventually the baseball field. There's nothing like bringing a donor, a friend, an alum to this university in the dead of winter, and you look down and that field's painted and it looks great.
When he approached my family about building the student center, he started with, I want to call it a student center because I want to keep in mind that that's what it's for. All the way from the design, he wanted it to be a true student-led center, not people behind closed doors, because once again, it is truly, he cares about the students of Gardner-Webb University.
When you think about in the 90s what the university was, and then we started around 2000, began building some student housing. We were beginning to grow, and we knew then we were going to be a university.
I think we've gotten several significant strategic pieces completed. Biggest add, the most ambitious program we've ever added is the physician assistant program. That's a very complex, very popular program. We've added the family nurse practitioner. That was a huge addition to it. We've added the DNP, Doctor of Nursing Practice. The nursing program, and it was very good, it always has been, but we have added some real pretty strong programs to it. Sometimes when I talk with student groups like University 111 classes and they ask questions, sometimes they'll say, well, describe your job, what do you do every day? And I say, that's nearly impossible because every day is different, literally. I mean, every day is just absolutely different. But we've got some things that are taken care of, so now the university can focus on those coming challenges.
I have always believed that where there is a good man, there is a better wife. Flossie, I just want to say you are awesome.
She has been very supportive of Dr. Bonner. She's a very friendly person. She's a very social person. She doesn't hold grudges. You can't help but like Flossie.
We met at Furman University. We both went to Furman. I was invited somehow to Frank's parents' house. There was another girl there that Frank talked to about books the entire time. And he denies that to this day. And then we just started dating from there. We have fun together. We really do. We can travel together, just the two of us, and never get frustrated. And he's just such a strong person that, you know, I don't know exactly how to explain it, but he's just my best friend.
When I think about he and Flossie's relationship, I think about just love, the epitome, the image of love that has no boundaries, that have no hidden agenda. No matter who you are, what side of the street you come from, no matter your last name, no matter the color of your skin, they treat people, as God's people. And that, I believe, is what draws them to people and draws people to them, their love for each other.
Frank's just a really strong, he's a strong Christian, and he's honest. And, you know, if he says he's going to do something, he's going to do it. And he grew up that way.
Dr. Bonner's cool. He loves to read, loves to write, two things that I enjoy. Down-to-earth guy.
A few years ago, I think it was the whip and nay-nay, he did that in the gym for them. You know, so there's no limit to what he's willing to do. And so I think that part of it makes him really approachable to students and lets them know that, hey, this guy is really for us and that he's one of us.
He really does love the Gardner-Webb students. I think he loves all young people, but his belief in this university and the students that come here, it's just very evident. The way he talks about the university, the way he talks about the students, he guaranteed us from the very beginning that his love of higher education, Christian higher education, and his love for young people, he makes it very clear to all of us.
Dr. Bonner is a true, absolute, without a doubt, leader. You can count on him making the right decision.
There's a list that's just number after number after number of the things that he's accomplished. And I mean, I could go down the list and tell you all the things nobody else has accomplished, the things that he's accomplished. And I think, again, when he leaves, people are going to say, wow, what a great job he did.
He's a maverick in every sense of the word. He is a great educator. His legacy will be from the biggest building to innovative programs to actually touching people's lives like mine.
Dr. Bonner, it has been a pleasure working with you and Flossie, and I only wish you the best in your retirement.
Thank you for your years of commitment, your service, and the growth of the university. You've taken the university to a different level for a small town in Bowling Springs. I thank you for that and look forward to seeing you on the golf course.